I'm full.
What about those food left behind?
Throw them away? What else can I do? I'm really full already.
Do you know that there is 3,584 tons of food waste generated in Hong Kong every day? Do you know they totally represent 40% of the municipal solid waste generated in Hong Kong? Do you know what problem has been caused?
Saturated landfills?
Not only, it also produces a series of pollution problems. 80% of the food waste is water, which is easy to go rotten, and foul odor will be emitted. Food waste also emit greenhouse gases methane. There will be leakage of sewage. Flies and mosquitoes will be bred, so as the disease. Moreover, earth resources are waste. Let me ask you, can you think of any way that can solve the problem of food waste in Hong Kong? Which do you think is the best solution?
Disposing them to landfills? Or maybe incinerating them? I guess you can also promote education.
Have you thought of recycling food waste?
No, not really. What is it? Why is it so good?
Let me explain to you. Recycling food waste is a better solution than incinerating them, since it can generate useful resources such as animal feeds, while incineration of food waste generates toxic gas. The price of the animal feeds made from food waste is competitive to the input animal feeds, and it can be sure that the animal feeds do not contain chemicals or antibiotics. However, it has been scientifically proved that incinerating waste with high levels of food residues might consequently generate hydrochloric acid and thus increase the release of toxic compounds in flue gas during incineration process. Compared to incineration, recycling food waste can generate useful resources instead of emitting toxic gas. Therefore, recycling food waste is a better solution than incineration. Recycling food waste is a better solution than promoting education, since it's more effective. Although only to a small extent, promoting pre-consumer food waste recycling can help solve the imbalanced distribution of resources in the society. According to the research done by Hong Kong CSS, 1,150,000 persons in total are living in low-income families, and tonnage of food waste produced by Hong Kong people per year are enough to feed 17,550,000 people per year. If the pre-consumer food waste are recycled and provided to the needy after processing, the burden of poor people can be eased and the problem of unequal distribution of resources can be alleviated. Compared to food waste recycling, education seems ineffective in changing people's mindset. The government has introduced proper education to promote the proper awareness in reducing food waste since 2008. Yet the number of tons of food waste has not decreased. Therefore, instead of education, recycling food waste is more effective since it can help alleviate the problem promptly. Recycling food waste is a better solution than disposing them to landfills since it can ease the environmental burden directly. Disposing food waste to landfills brings lots of environmental problems. 80% of the food waste is composed of water, which makes it easy to go rotten and emit foul odor. It also leads to emission of greenhouse gas, methane, and leakage of sewage. Furthermore, flies and mosquitoes and dust diseases will be bred. Recycling food waste can alleviate these problems directly. Some people may argue that the cost of recycling food waste is expensive. However, if appropriate technologies, methods, and strategies are chosen and developed, the cost can be lowered. According to a study done by the Greenest Action, it only costs $300 to set community food waste recycling facilities. However, according to the data collected by Environmental Protection Department, it costs them $800 to process 1 ton of solid waste. In terms of long-term expense, if the money are put into developing community food recycling facility, the cost of processing waste can be used more effectively.